Good morning. Happy Saturday. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. We made it through another week, y'all. We made it. All right. So, are you ready to flow with me today? I hope that you are. I hope that you are ready to flow it out. Because that's what we got to do today. All right, I'm feeling in an R&B mood today, so that's what this is. This is my R&B mood. We're gonna flow it out. We're gonna have fun. Oh, I hope that you're doing well. This is our last Saturday for January, so we're gonna have some fun because I do have. I guess it's not an update, but this will be a different class come February. We're gonna have a different theme. We've never really done a theme before, and it's going to be an underlying theme for the class, but I think that you will enjoy it nonetheless. So we're going to get ready for our class. I want you to get yourself ready. We're going to pick our intention word. So yesterday's intention word was challenges, and I don't know if yesterday was a challenge for you or you were preparing for a challenge. Whatever it is, we made it today, right? Because no matter what happened yesterday, we woke up, we made it. That's all that matters. Not everybody got a chance to wake up. So we are thankful every day we can wake up and start again. All right. I'm trying to do a little more shuffle here. So this is my shuffle. All right. Give the cards a little energy, a little tap, and we pick a card. Let's see here. It's hard to pick one up today. I love it. I love it. Put this one, take that out. So again, I'm feeling more in like a R&B mood today. So I felt like let me give the epidemic sound. That's the people that I use for my sound. If you're not familiar, YouTube does not like you to just use other people's music. So I do actually have a service that provides the music, Epidemic Sound. Check them out. All right. Hey, good morning, mommy. Good morning. You ready for today's intention word? Let that breathe. Y'all didn't come here to dance. Okay. Let me get focused. Today's intention word is truth. All right. It's the truth. Truth. So many things I can say about truth, but to be truthful, we're gonna put in some work today. To be truthful, we're gonna put in some work. So get your blocks, because you will need those today. Get your blocks. Go ahead, get your strap. Oh, we got Daddy in the house. Hi, Daddy. My daddy, y'all. Get your strap. Go ahead and grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, grab your belt. And we'll get started with our class. So I want you to come down onto your mat. We're gonna have a little seat and just start our day with some intention. So any comfortable seat, prop yourself up, whatever feels good to you. And we'll start here. Because it's always nice to just start at a neutral spot, right? So go ahead and take your gaze down onto the floor, the mat. Relax your hands in your lap. Let your shoulders come down. We're going to first start with the breath, y'all. Let's start with the breath. Let's breathe in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. Let's do that 2 more times because that felt great to me. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, open mouth, let it out. Last one, let's make it good. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, let it out. That's what it's about. Breathe in. How you feel? Let's check in. How's your body feel this morning? Just see how you're doing. Now, as we begin to just take a moment here, I want you to think about that intention word today. Truth. Are you honest with yourself? Even in that last question that I just said, how are you doing today? It doesn't have to always be, I'm okay, I'm doing good. Because sometimes we ain't good, and that's okay. But let's just sit here for a moment. We get ourselves ready for our practice. We're thanking the Creator for waking us up this morning. I heard a little bit ago on Instagram from Tabitha Brown. She said, it's good when you make that wake up list. And I mean, that is the realest thing. We made the wake up list, y'all. We're here one more day. We give thanks. I want you to just take a moment here. And as we begin to just get ourselves ready for our day, our morning, our practice, we're just going to give ourselves permission to just be here, be present on the mat today. Listen to your body and do what feels good to you. I am here as a suggestion. You listen to your body. And as we begin to get into our practice, we're going to inhale in as we bring our arms up overhead. Let's take the hands to touch. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Just take a moment here, feeling that energy in between our hands, relaxing our shoulders. And just think about the stress melting away from the fingertips. We're letting it all just kind of roll down. Let it go down to your toes and just wiggle it out of your toes. We'll let that go today. On that exhale, release it out. As we keep our right hand down, this is my left, your right. I'm your mirror today. Keep that right hand down in line with the hip. Sweep the left arm up overhead. Turn the gaze up towards the ceiling. I'm going to lift up, press into that hand as you open up your chest. And come down onto the other side. We're just going to float it out today. Again, turn that gaze up towards the ceiling. Open up your chest. Press into the hand. We're lifting up, opening up our chest a little bit more. And float that hand back down. Take those feet out in front of you. So we're going to take our feet out nice and early. If you're having any tension here in the back of the legs, we're just waking up. That's okay. So keep that bend into your knees. Flex your toes back towards your body. We're going to inhale in, bring the arms up overhead. And this time it's like we're holding on to an imaginary ball in between our hands. We gaze forward. On that exhale, we hinge forward. Now, if you have that strap handy, go ahead and grab the strap. Place it around the back of your feet. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to grab my strap. Take it around the back of your feet. Just hold here. So I want you to press and then bring the strap right in the arch of your foot. Lift through your chest. So take that moment. Bring your chin, tuck it in towards your chest. We're going to get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Let's turn the bed up a little bit. And on that exhale, begin to straighten up. We're still going to hold on to our strap. And let's pedal those feet out. So we just bend our knee, opposite knee, just pedal it out. You got this. You can maybe move the shoulders. We're not going to exactly lean with it, rock with it, but you know what I'm talking about. And again, bring the chest up nice and long. Again, invite that bend into the knees. And we're just going to begin to hinge forward. Again, bringing it towards the toes. Maybe you can come in a little bit deeper. Now first, keep that chest lifted. Bring the gaze forward. And when you're ready to get a little bit deeper, tucking your chin into your chest. Now, if the straps, you're like, I'm good, I can get a little bit deeper, you can always bring the hands and hug on to the back of your feet. Whatever works for you. Once maybe you get a little bit more comfortable, you can straighten the legs out, bringing your head down towards your knee. Whatever's comfortable to you. And on that exhale, we're going to begin to slowly bring ourselves back up into that seated position. We're going to take our strap, bring it over to the side, bend our knees, feet flat on the mat. Go ahead and rock those knees out from left to right. Take your hands behind you. Let your knees fall over to one side. Just open up your body here. Look away from your knees. Bring it back up and over to the opposite side. Again, looking away with your knees. And take it back up to center. We're going to bring our knees to one side. Let's come to our tabletop position. Now, if you need a pillow or anything underneath of your knees, depending on the type of floor, go ahead and place that there. Stack your knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. And go ahead and just stay right here in your tabletop position. Untuck your back toes. We're going to begin to exhale, lower the belly, gaze up. And on that inhale, press into the tops of the feet, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin for our cat pose. Inhale, lower the belly. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale and lower. Do this to your own breath. Maybe invite a little circle action. Whatever feels good to you. On that exhale, spread the shoulder blades. Feel that on the back of your shoulders. And inhale, come up. Exhale, spread the shoulders. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the gaze back to neutral. Rock the hips from left to right. Now we're going to start to just open up our chest. We're going to come down onto our forearms here. Just opening our chest a little bit. Maybe you can bring the hands, interlace them. Bring the hands to palms together. Whatever feels good to you. Just begin to rock from left to right. Open up your shoulders. Press into your forearms. Come to stillness. Want you to lean back. Bring your hips down towards your heels. We're in our modified child's pose. Feel that opening on your shoulders and your chest. Take 2 breaths. And come back up. Give your body a little bit of a circle here. Moving your shoulders. And then bring yourself to stillness. We're going to stay onto our forearms here. Get yourself nice and lifted. Again, if you'd like to place a block or a pillow, you can always lean yourself up and come onto your block. Either one that's comfortable to you. I'm going to cue it for the blocks. For the first one here, it's going to give us a little bit more leverage. We're going to take that knee out and lower the heel down. Squaring your hip off. Lower your heel down. We're going to flex out our calf. Then take that foot to the outside. Flex the heel down. We're going to begin to just pivot that foot as we bring the heel down. And take it back. Take the heel down. Ball of the foot is down on the mat. Then lift the foot off of the ground. Doesn't have to be high. Bring the knee up towards the elbow, right elbow. Take it back out. Again, if you're on the block, this may be a little bit easier for you. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. Take it back out. And right knee to right elbow. Take it out. Last one, right knee to right elbow. And take it back down. Give your knees a rock from left to right. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, taking that heel, bring it down. Opposite leg here. So being mindful not to dip into the shoulders. We want to keep our shoulders lifted here. Take your heel down. And again, we're going to walk the leg, bring it out. So I'm going to cue now. I'm going to just show if you're not on a block. I'm going to come down and just show you how that is. Take the heel back. And then again, bringing that knee to the elbow and take it back out. Knee to elbow and take it back out. Continue to breathe as you bring the knee to the elbow and taking it back. Knee to elbow and take it out. Last one, you got this. Knee to elbow and take it out. Lower the knee down. Give it a rock from left to right. We're going to push back here. Bring your knees out nice and wide. Push back to your child's pose. Lower your hands. Take a moment here and breathe. We're going to begin to walk our hands right towards our face as we gently push up. If this pose is uncomfortable, place a block underneath your bottom. We're going to sit up for a second. Bringing that gaze forward. Remember I told you we came here to work? That's right. Let's get it. Bring those hands out. We're going to push up to our downward facing dog. Our first one, paddle your feet out. You got this. Moving your head, yes and no. And then begin to bring those heels down to stillness. I'm going to shift the weight. Uh-oh. All right. Take 2 more breaths. Walking your hands to the back of your mat towards your feet. We're going to get comfortable here in this forward fold. Now within this forward fold, belly on the thigh, knees bent. This is our first one. Relax that tension in that lower back. Allow your hands to relax. I want you to bring that gaze behind you. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And on that inhale, slowly roll yourself up. 1 vertebrae at a time. It's okay if you add a little shake in there as you wind up. Keep going. All the way up nice and slow. Bring the arms up overhead. Hands to touch if that's available. Then we bring our hands down as we walk to the front of our mat. All right, let's start our sun salutations. Let's get the sun up today, wherever you are. Feet hip distance apart. Give yourself room to bring your hands down. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to take a flat back here. Plant your hands down. We're going to step back and we flow through. If you don't want to flow, push back to downward facing dog. We'll meet you there. All right, we're having fun with it today. Move your hips. Take your breaths. We're going to come to our forward fold. If you'd like to come to the back of the mat, that's fine. If not, come into the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, bring yourself up. You can rock it up. Pedal it out, move your hips. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back here. Plant your hands, step back, and flow through. You know where we'll meet. We'll take our breaths. Take 2. Relax your shoulders. Tuck your chin. Come to your forward fold. On that inhale, come on up. Arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to take a flat back here. Plant your hands, step back and flow through. Let's warm that body up nice and warm, especially if you're in a cold place like I am. We want to get warm today. Paddle your feet. All right. Take the gaze towards the hands, flat back. Forward fold. I'm getting ahead of myself. And now take your flat back. We're going to stay here for a second in our flat back. Move your hips. Just take a moment. We're going to take a bend into our knees. Bring your arms up, sit in your chair. See if you can get a little bit deeper here. Maybe rock your hips. You got this. And on that exhale, forward fold. We're going to place our hands, step back, and flow through. Take two. All right, take your right foot, sweep it up overhead. Let's bend it open for our three-legged dog. Open our hips. Bend the knee through, frame the hands. Now, it's okay if you need to come down, bring the foot through. That's all right. Pivot your back foot, open up for your warrior one here. Bend into your front knee, lift up through your chest. Take two more breaths. See if you can get a little bit deeper. Really want you to feel that stretch in your inner thigh. Maybe move it out. All right. And on that exhale, we're going to windmill our hands down. Step back, flow through. Again, let's take two breaths. I'm going to take the left leg this time, bring it up overhead, bend it for a three-legged dog here, open up your hip. And bend the knee, bring it through, frame the hand, open up into your warrior one pose on your opposite side. Again, bend into that front knee. And on that exhale, we're going to bring our hands back down as we step back, flow through. Take your two breaths. Come to your forward fold, front or back of your mat, wherever you are. We're going to place a bend back into our knees as we sit back in our chair. On that exhale, forward fold. Take a moment here. Come to your breath. Maybe rock from side to side, tucking your chin into your chest. We're going to place our hands for flat back. Plant your hands, step back and flow through. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take two. Let's come down to our tabletop position here. Let's take a moment. Bring it around in your circles. Make your circles nice and big here. Moving your hips. Keep your toes tucked for this one. Take a pause, bring it around to the other side. So we're doing a little bit of a movement in our hips as well as a little toe stretch here. Let me tell you, toe health is important. If you're having any issues with your toes, I mean, hey, yoga, getting things circulated will help. Bring yourself back to center. We're going to keep those toes tucked as we push ourselves back up to our downward facing dog. Take the right leg up. Bend it, bring it through. Frame the hands. Open up warrior two this time. We're windmilling it open. On that inhale, reverse your warrior. Bring the gaze up overhead towards your hand. Lift up through the chest. Keep the bend into the knee. On that exhale, we're going to open up back to the warrior two position. I want you to straighten that front leg. Straighten it out. We're going to lean forward as if to grab someone's hand right in front of them. And we're going to drop that front hand. Now, if you like to place your block right here in front of your foot, you can. Place your block starting at the high position. Sweep that opposite arm overhead. This is our triangle pose. Now, you're welcome to take this pose, take the block down to your comfort level, whatever feels good to you, as long as you're lifting the chest. Imagine that your back is against the wall, stacking your shoulders. Gaze up towards your hand. Keep breathing. And on that inhale, reverse your warrior. Put that bend back into your knee. Lift up. On that exhale, come back to your triangle pose. Straighten the leg, come back. Gaze up. Inhale, reverse. We're going to flow it out here. And triangle pose. We're really going to open up our body today. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, reverse. Oh, this feels good. And triangle pose. This is our last one. Just take a moment. Take it all in. We're going to take that top hand, bring it down. We're going to frame our foot. If you have your block, go ahead and bring your block off to the side. We bring ourselves back to that runner's lunge, where that ball of the back foot, we're facing towards the front of the mat. On that exhale, we bring the foot back and we flow through. Meeting in downward facing dog. Now we're going to take that left leg up towards the sky. I'm going to turn around so I'm on the other side. Bring it through to frame the hands. Immediately windmill open to your warrior two. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Again, keeping that bend into the knee. Lift up through the chest. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale. We're going to come to our triangle pose. So come back to that T pose. Straighten that front knee. Lean forward and lower the front hand. Now again, you can come down with the hand inside of the foot or come onto your block. I'm going to cue this one just to show if you don't have a block. And if you don't have a block, a book, even a can, like if you got some canned vegetables, that can works fine. I don't suggest glass, just for safety. But if you have a metal can, you might be good to go. And inhale, reverse, come back to your reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, reverse. You see how we got that flow action going? You got it. Triangle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Does it get easier? I think it does. And this is our last one, triangle pose. Hold here. Take it all in. You're doing great. I know you are. And bring that top hand down. We're going to frame our foot as we step back and we flow through. Take your 2 breaths here. I'm going to go ahead and come back. Take the gaze forward. Let's see if we're ready for a hop today. Can we do a hop? Maybe we can. I'm going to put a bend into our knees as we jump towards the top of the mat. Little jump. Put a bend back into your knee. Sit back in your chair. Let's take a moment here. We're going to take our hands to heart center. We're going to begin to twist to the right side. So we'll bring that left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Twist here. Take the gaze up towards your elbow. Exhale, come back to center. We'll go to the opposite side. Take it over. Take the gaze up. And on that inhale, come back to center. Bring the arms back up overhead in your chair pose. And on that exhale, go ahead and bring yourself to stand as we shake it out. I'm warm. I'm feeling it. I don't know about you. All right, we're here in our mountain pose. Just take it all in, because I told you, we put in work today. All right, take a moment here. Take your hands down. We're nice and strong in our mountain pose today. Come back to your breath. On that inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Go ahead and take that gaze up towards the hands. We're going to bring our hands together at heart center, at the top of our hands, hands together, palms to touch. Take the gaze up towards your hands. Relax your shoulders. We're going to begin to just lean over to the right side. So you can take your feet together or take them apart for balance, whichever one's available. Take it over to the side. Take your gaze up and take it back up. And over to the opposite side. Stretch it out. And back up to center. And release it down. Very nice. Let's come back to the top of our mat. We're in our mountain pose here. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back. Plant your hands down. Let's step back and we flow through. You know we're all meet together. Take 2. I'm going to bring that right leg, take it back up towards the sky. Bend it, bring it through. Frame the hands. Come down onto your back knee. Untuck the back toe. We're going to shift the hips to stack right over the knee. I'm going to bring that front foot out. I want you to flex the front toes back towards your body. So maybe you bring it out. Again, as we lift ourselves up. Maybe you have your blocks here or your cans. No judgment. Lifting yourself up or keeping your hands down. Lifting through your chest. We're going to begin to just lift through our chest. We're feeling that stretch along our hamstring. Now, hamstring stretches are really great if you tend to sit a lot, especially you might be working from home. We're sitting a lot. We tend to shorten our muscles in our legs the longer we sit. So again, to your comfort level, continue to breathe. We want to still maintain that hip to stack over our hips, ensuring we get a nice good stretch. Relax the shoulders. And on that exhale, if you have your block, we're going to take that block to the inside of our foot this time. We're going to take our opposite hand and take it onto the block. So our right foot, left hand, we're going to take our right hand, bring it onto our hip. So let me come over so you can see We're going to bring it over, take that right hand into our hip, and just look right. Now this may involve a little bit of balance, a little bit of core. Keep yourself up, that's okay. You got this. And we're going to take it back down. Take your hand to frame your foot. And let's now take our right hand onto the block or to the inside of the right foot. And just bring that left hand, sweep it behind you. Look back. You got this. Bring the hand down, sweep it up overhead. And take it back down. Frame the foot. You can move the block. Let's step that foot back. Give it a little rock from left to right. Very nice. You ready to do the same thing on the opposite side? So opposite foot, we're going to bring it through so you can bring it back and then bring it through to frame the hands. Whatever you need to do, bring it forward, whatever feels good. Again, we're going to stack the hip over the knee. So walk that foot out and then flex the toe. Lift up through the chest. Again, begin to breathe. Maybe rock the shoulders. Wake that body up. You got this. And again, we're going to take that hand to the inside of the foot. And no, we did same hand, same foot, right? Did same hand, same foot. Take it to the inside. Take the arm to the heels. So again, bring it here. There we go. You got this. And on that exhale, take it down. Swap the hand out. Sweep the arm back. Now again, this can involve a little bit of balance. If you fall out, you come back. That's okay. Sweep the arm around. Bring it up. And on that exhale, take it down. We're going to frame the foot, and step it back. Give it a rock. I want you to sit back towards your hips towards your heels. Come back down to your child's pose. Take the gaze towards the hands. We're going to begin to lower ourselves all the way down onto the mat. Lower yourself down. Take your hands out to a T. Take your hands out to a T. I'm going to move my strap for a second and my block. Take your cheek down onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Just let your body relax here. I'm going to bend both knees up. So bend both feet. And windshield wiper the feet from left to right. Just release any tension in the lower back. Bringing your feet to stillness. We're going to just lower down one leg. Keep the other leg in. So if you'd like to take your strap here, you can take your strap. We're going to bring it around that foot. As we hold on to the strap. We're taking that heel, bringing it close towards the glute. So you're welcome to do that with one hand or two. If you like to do one hand, you can hold it here. If not, you're welcome to grab the top of the foot, bring it close to the glute. Whatever's available to you. Now, if we're okay with our knee here, that's fine. If not, if you'd like to take that knee, bring it closer to the other knee. We're just adding that resistance in our quad, bringing that heel close to our glute. And on that exhale, go ahead and release the foot, release your strap. Take the foot down. We're going to do the same thing with the opposite foot. So again, bend the knee, take the foot up. We can take the strap and bring it around our foot as we begin to hold on. You can again take the heel, bring it close to the glute. Whatever's comfortable. Maybe even turning the chin and having your cheek on the opposite way. Maybe holding on to the top of the foot. If you'd really like to get that full stretch, taking that knee off of the ground is going to really invite a stretch within your quad. Again, listening to your body. On that exhale, release, lower the leg, and just take a moment here. I want you to take both feet this time, and we're going to bend our knees. Give them a little rock from left to right. Maybe you can take the strap, take it around both feet this time. So we hug in both feet. We bring the strap around, and maybe we hold both feet and bring it close towards our glute. Maybe we take our feet and take our hands to the top of our feet and bring it in. Whatever feels comfortable to us. You can hold on to the strap or not, whichever one. Listening to our bodies. If you feel comfortable, take the shoulder blades together. Invite a little shoulder stretch here. Regardless if you're holding on to the strap or not, you can still take those shoulder blades together. And on that exhale, lower the feet, lower the strap. Take a moment here, bring the hands underneath of your shoulders, tuck your toes, push back to your tabletop position, give yourself a moment, readjust your body. We're going to move our strap over to the side and push back, downward facing dog. Paddle your feet. Bringing those heels to stillness. Allow the body to relax. Now this time I want you to take your feet and walk your feet wide. So we're going to do a wide downward facing dog this time. So move your feet out nice and wide. Keeping your hands where they are. We're going to begin to take our right hand and move it towards our left ankle. So we're just going to begin to stretch here. It's okay if your hand doesn't come back. That's all right. Stretching out that shoulder, tucking our chin. And take it back up. Take a moment here. Taking the opposite hand to the opposite leg. Tucking your chin. And take it back up. Again, give your hips a rock from left to right. On that exhale, I want you to begin to walk your hands towards your feet. So again, we're nice and wide. We're probably as wide as our mat here. We're going to come off to the side so you can see. Keep the bend into your knees. Drop your head. We're slowly going to begin to bring ourselves up to a standing position. Nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Bringing your arms up overhead. And exhale, take it down. So we're going to step ourselves out to the side of our mat. I'm already on the side of mine. Step yourself out to the side of your mat. We're going to have our heels in and our toes out. So just take a moment here, rock from side to side, get comfortable with it, move your body. It takes us a second to just warm up those hips, right? So bringing your feet down to grip into the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, wide forward fold again, allowing your head to come down. Taking your hands down into the mat. Maybe if those heels want to pivot forward, that's okay. We bring both feet parallel. Allow the head to relax. If you want to hold on to the ankles, you can. Bend into the knee. Continue to relax with every breath. I'm going to turn towards the right foot. Bring both hands towards the right foot, maybe to the outside of the foot. Invite a little stretch here. Taking that right hand, sweeping it up towards the sky. Open up your side body. And take it back down. Walk the hands over to the opposite leg. Taking the hands to the outside of the foot. And then taking the left hand, sweeping it up overhead. And take it down. Bring yourself back to center. Gonna take a flat back. So place your hands down onto the mat or your shin. Take a flat back here. Take your hands onto your thighs. And slowly begin to bring yourself up. Arching your spine. Roll your body up to your standing position. Take a moment here. We're going to again take those heels in. Take the toes out. Begin to squat down into the center. Now you may need to do a little rock. That's okay. Bringing yourself to stillness. We're going to take our hands out into a T as if we're opening up to give ourselves and each other a big hug. Let's give ourselves a hug. How about that? Give yourself a hug. Move it around. Big hug. You woke up this morning and you got on the mat. Take it back out to a T. We're going to take our hand down. Right hand is going to come down into the side, left side. Sweep it up overhead and take it back up. Left hand comes down to the right foot and take it back up. We're going to do that one more time on each side. Take it up. Last one. And take it up. Inhale, bring the legs to straighten, arms overhead. Exhale back to T, bend the knees. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, take it down, hold here. Gonna bend the elbows. Goddess pose here. Lift. I'm gonna take a moment here. We're gonna turn our gaze back to the front of our mat. So pivot that back foot. We're back into the front of our mat. We're gonna bring both arms overhead, high lunge. Exhale, we're gonna lower the hands down. As we frame the foot, step back, and we flow through. Take a moment here. Tuck the chin into the chest. See if we can try that jump one more time. Bend the knees. Jump the feet to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Take a bend into your knees as we begin to squat all the way down. Lower ourselves down onto the mat. Bring your feet up to the top. Tuck your tailbone. Rock back. Oh, give yourself a rock from left to right. Lower back is going to get a little massage. Move your knees in a circle. You deserve this one. You deserve all of it. Move your knees opposite, going in a different direction. And release the feet down to your tabletop position. Now again, we're going to readjust here wherever you are. Get your body nice and comfortable. Allow that lower back to be on the mat as much as possible. We're going to bring our knees to tabletop position. So 90-90 position with our feet. So readjust, knees are going to stack right over the hips. We're going to flex our toes back. So just readjust your hips to where they're nice and comfortable. We can take our hands out to a T. You can bring them up overhead, whatever's comfortable for us. We're going to begin to toe tap or heel tap, whatever one's comfortable. We're going to tap our heel down and take it back up. Tap your opposite heel down and take it up. So we're going to do that 3 more times on each side. Keep going. Do this at your own pace. Again, we're going to get that lower belly core here and also the pelvic floor. So this is really good for both. Again, do your heel taps to your comfort. Remember to breathe through each one. Keep going. Last one. Hold here. Take a breath. We're going to straighten our legs, flex the toes down towards our body. Once you begin to just wiggle your toes out, move your feet, and flex your heels. Now again, if you have that strap, go ahead and get your strap handy. We're going to take our feet, bring the strap right over, arching our foot, bring the strap back around, hold on to it here. So that strap again goes right into the arch. We're going to lower our right foot out of the strap, lower that leg and let it fall down. Going to hold on to the strap with one hand, the same hand, same leg, lower that leg off to the side. So just let it fall over to the side, opening up our hip wherever we are, letting the strap come down. Maybe turning our gaze away from our leg. And on that inhale, bring it back up, taking the strap back up overhead. This time, let the strap fall the opposite way. Maybe it can't fall down as much. That's okay. Open up your hip wherever you are. This stretch, you're going to feel all along that outside hip in your glute. Invite a bend into the knee if you need it. Taking it back up. We're going to take that foot, keep it up. We're going to bring the right foot, take it back into the strap, and release the opposite leg, let it come down. Again, same thing. Taking that strap into one hand, same leg, same hand. We're going to open our leg out to the side. To your comfort, let it open up here. Keep breathing. Maybe looking away. And bring it back up. Take the strap into the opposite hand. We're going to let that strap fall over to the opposite side. Looking away. Let the hip open. And bring it back up. Hold on to the strap with both feet. We're going to take the left foot, take it back into the strap. Hold on with both hands. We're going to lower the strap. Lower down to where our feet are just going to hover. So readjust the strap, maybe holding on with both hands. Readjust the strap, let it hover wherever you're comfortable. 6 inches, wherever you are. Take a moment, breathe, flex the feet, and inhale, take the feet back up towards the sky. Lower back is flat on the mat. We're going to lower down again. Again, letting it come to your comfort. Relax here. And then take it back up. Bringing it up. We're going to begin to bend the knees. Release the strap. Taking the strap over back to the side. Take the feet down. Flat on the mat, knees bent. We're going to give our knees a windshield wiper rock from left to right. I'm going to take the feet, make sure they're parallel to the front of the mat. Walk your heels in towards your glute. Now it's good to counter stretch all of that stretching that we did. We're going to set up for our bridge pose. It's okay if your fingers don't touch your heels. Go ahead and bring your elbows in and take your hands up towards the sky. You can make a fist, not make a fist, whatever's comfortable. And then begin to press into the feet. We're going to lift the hips. Bring the hips up towards the sky. Now again, if you have your elbows in, press the elbows in towards the mat. If you have your hands down, press your hands down in towards the mat. Release the tension on your shoulders and your neck. Again, to come up. Now we want to engage our quads here. So making sure those quads are nice and tight. Again, to lift the hips, we're going to also introduce that stretch into the glute. And on that exhale, lower your hip back down. Lower back comes in contact first. Give your knees a rock from left to right. We're going to do that one more time. Again, walk the heels in if they're not already. Fingertips to touch or elbows to the mat. Lift up through the chest. Now, if stacking your shoulders is in your practice, you can go ahead and interlace your hands, stack your shoulders. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Release the tension on your chest. Lift up a little bit higher. And on that exhale, release, bring it back down. Windshield wiper the knees from left to right. We're going to step the feet out nice and wide as our mat. Allow the knees to draw in towards each other. Feel that stretch on the top of the hip. Take the pinky toes off of the mat. Maybe they get a little wiggle as well. We're going to take our hands up overhead. Maybe making a little diamond with our hands. This stretch feels good just to release the tension. Just let it be. Maybe you might even feel like you want to come down a little bit deeper in the stretch. It takes a moment just to release the mind, to say, release the tension on the legs. So that's why we give ourselves a little bit of time here, just to release that tension. Let everything come down. Let our bodies get used to being here. This time I want you to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Taking one more last breath. We're going to take the knees up. And this time take the soles of the feet together. So heel toe the feet in. Take the soles of the feet together and butterfly the knees out. Counter stretch here. Now, if this is uncomfortable at all, go ahead and place blocks or pillows underneath your thighs. It does take a little bit of time to really release the tension on the thighs and open up the hips. Go ahead and let your feet come down. If they slide, that's okay. Remember to breathe with every breath. Just take a moment. And on that next exhale, go ahead and take your hands down towards your thighs. Close your thighs up like a book. Give it a rock from left to right. Let your knees fall down to one side. Look the opposite way of your knees. Taking the knees back up and letting them fall over to the opposite side. Release the tension in the lower back. Take the knees up. We hug them in towards our chest. Give it a little rock. We're going to lower the right leg and then the left. Letting our shoulders relax. Taking our arms up overhead. Wiggle our fingers and toes. Last stretch. And then release. Let everything come down. We're here in our Shavasana. Giving ourselves that moment to breathe. Releasing tension from head to toe. Starting in between our brows. Allowing our eyelids to be soft. Unclenching your jaw, letting your shoulders relax. Allowing your hips to soften. Your knees, ankles, and toes are relaxed here. Just take a moment to breathe. As we take a scan over our body, releasing that tension. Coming back to our breath. We come back to our intention. I want you to be honest with yourself. How do you feel right now? Speak truthfully. Continue to breathe. I'm going to give you another 2 breaths as we just settle in our practice. And beginning to bring awareness and movement back to our body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists. We hug our knees into our chest one at a time. Rolling over to a comfortable side. Cradle your head. And when you're ready, begin to push yourself into a comfortable seat. Bring our hands to heart center. Being truthful today, we thank ourselves for showing up. Showing up for us today. You committed to you. Thank your body for showing up for you. I'm sure it showed up and showed out. I thank you for just waking up with me today and allowing me to be a part of your morning. I want you to take this energy, this truth with you off the mat and onto your day and share it with others because energy is infectious. I wish you a great day, a great weekend. Can't wait to see you next time. Namaste. I thank you so much for being a part of class. Oh, it's always so great when we can be on the mat together. If you are new and you're joining us today for the first time, say hello, say that you're new. Oh, it's always great to just see new faces. New faces pop up in the chat. Who we got? Hey, Jackie. Hello, C.S. Scott. Good morning. Good morning. If you enjoyed the practice, please say hello and give it a thumbs up as well. Up, we got Hunty. Get those products, those Hunty products, that shea butter, the body butters, all that stuff. Oh, so I'm glad you enjoyed it, girl. I know you got a couple of events going on in the DMV area. Oh, this was such a great practice. I need to turn the bed up a little bit because we're still rocking out. So I did say that okay, last week and next week. Okay. This is going to be fun. Next week we're going into Black History Month. We're actually going into this is going to be it's the January for also Black History Month. I'm a part of Afro Vegan Society, so I'm going to be a part of their wellness event. I'm telling you here first, their wellness event, and that's going to be on Wednesdays for Afro Vegan Society. So if you're not a part and you want to and learn a little bit more about veganism, you're welcome to be a part of them. And just to let you know, giving you a sneak peek, you heard it here first. All February Saturdays, we are going to be doing, the intention word is truth. I'm sorry you missed the word, Jackie. All February, we're going to be doing Afro beats for Saturday classes. Only Afro beats for February. We're going to bring it in for Black History Month. So we're probably going to be jamming out. I'm going to try not to dance too much in our practice, but we're going to have fun. Next Saturday is going to be chair yoga. But don't worry, we're going to do a little chair twerk. Look, don't laugh at me. I know y'all be laughing at home to yourself. It's all right. I have fun right here with y'all. Don't worry. I'm going to have fun. So Afro Beats is going to be all month long for February. Share it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you enjoyed the class, share it with other people because we do this every Saturday. Every Saturday. Even if you missed it, rewind, playback, and this has been great. I always enjoy my Saturday classes. If you got, anything out of this, subscribe. We're trying to get to that 1,000. Then I can go live anywhere. I'm live normally on my computer, my whole setup. If you've seen a couple of my lives, you know I've been other places. But if you want me to go to the fun places and be on my phone, we got to get to that 1,000 number. And I can be live anywhere from my phone, which is awesome. Oh, I wish you a great day. I ain't going to talk your head off, but I will see you back here for chair yoga next Saturday. If you're in the DMV, I'm going to be teaching a live class in person in Atlanta. Go to my website, TiannaChristine.com. You will see that information. Until next time, I will see you next week. Have a great one. Enjoy your weekend. Oh, and we got 762 subscribers. That's right. See you. Have a great one. Bye-bye.